I think he wanted to join as well. If he comes online soon, you might as well tell him I'm here. Or did I do blue water? Since I want to get double, I'm gonna try and maximize my chances of getting double, so I'm gonna use this right here. Thank you very much for the follow, Bepoppy. How's it going? Also, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Holy Magus, Miss GG, Ooh, you very much. Maki as well. You're not too late, Maki. I've barely just started. So yeah, welcome everyone to the stream. Also, everyone in the Discord right now. Daichi, No Name, Shirui, and Picture. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, everyone got double except for Mikage, but that's like the less important one. The Madoka double was the more important one. Sad that I didn't get Mikage. I really would have liked to connect here, but eh. We can force a connect next turn. Yeah, we can force a blast connect on the target next turn if this boss even survives this. Probably doesn't. Yeah, the first 3 exchanges usually are pretty easy, and then the 4th one is a toss-up, and the 5th one is usually the hardest. Not this time. I feel like the 4th one's actually harder than the 5th one this time. Yeah, they don't even survive a double. And yeah, PvP, I did notice that you were watching my videos. I've seen your comments as well. It's always nice to have new viewers. It's a challenge to 100 evils with no natural 4 stars. I don't feel like doing that right now, at least. Maybe at some point later if they really are too easy. Pain, but that works. Okay. I think I'm just gonna keep going with Final Tarts, because Final Tart is at least a good support to use, because Final Tart is pretty tanky and can maybe sometimes get to Magia. So it's not completely useless to have a Final Tart. Whoa, content! The only person on this planet doing actual content. EX4 is gonna be easy. I know what EX4 is, and I can perfectly counter it. See about perfectly countering this? I almost feel like I want to just go for the Magia, because this Magia would kill. But then but then the kill on the Iroha is a little bit slower than usual because I'm gonna be out of MP. So I think I'm gonna do this turn. I'm gonna take this combo. Oh, and then do Madokami Maga next turn or something. I am drinking 3 different things. I've got my orange juice, I've got some Captain Jack rum as usual, but I haven't finished it yet because I only really drink rum or alcohol stuff when I'm streaming, which is not very often. And the other thing is Booster energy drink, but, and this is very important, I always make sure that I drink energy drinks that are very low on caffeine, only a rather low amount of it, and of course some energy drink that has no sugar in it, because you always have to be worried about staying healthy. And I know energy drinks aren't the most healthy thing, but actually I've read up a bit on energy drinks. If you have less than a certain amount of caffeine each day, it does barely anything to your body at all, like over longer periods of time, so it's totally fine. And I have the one with no sugar, so you can't really do much better than this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be fine anyway. I'm just gonna delete this Iroha from existence. Yeah, that seems fine. And this Magia is gonna, Madokami is gonna double next turn. Sure. I had to create as an avoid type. Because the developers don't really care too much about lore, that's as simple as it is. Like, developers and lore is like, yeah, they don't really care too much. Wow, that was actually a miss. And another one, wow! Amazing! Well, I don't think it matters because this double is gonna kill both of them anyway. Enemy, what do you mean, sorry I'm late? I've started streaming like 3 minutes ago. Okay, defense down on here. Some attack up on there. Some on here. The Magia would have actually killed the Iroha, but it didn't actually bank on the Iroha surviving anyway. This is more important to do it now, so we're gonna get this out. In case they somehow survive, we got this. Basically impossible for enemies to survive this. As Madokami using her stand, Stairway to Heaven. Wow. The Homura ribbon edit. You mean the card, the Megoka card? That one looked amazing. I really like that one. If only we were getting art that was even a little bit as awesome as that one. Genuinely don't remember these ways. Well, it's just EX. There's not a whole lot happening there. Let's go with an Ashley for once. I've taken Fire and Tart a bit often. Fast clears in EX, in 100 Evils, I mean. If you think about all these specialized strategies, Mikage isn't in a lot of those. In fact, you probably will only really see Mikage in like Kimochi, if it's a Maga Kimochi, or if it's a Kimochi where you can like fit her in. Other than that, you probably won't ever see Mikage in any of these lineups. However, the only reason for that is that these lineups are very specialized about what they do, and Mikage is not actually specialized at all. She does everything pretty darn well. But if you want to do mirrors, for example, you take someone who has maybe is maybe a little bit more tanky, but has more one-turn burst with MP generation, like Mifryu does, or if you want to go for full clears, you take maybe like a Sister Momoko for Excel strategies, for charge strategies. So She's not really that well specialized in one thing other than buffing damage, but when you're doing all these other things like mirrors or fast clears, you don't really need to overstack damage. You only really need that for Kimochi. So that's why you don't really see Mikage anywhere, because you don't need to overstack on damage in all of these cases if you have a specialized lineup. However, if you don't have a specialized lineup, if you don't have exactly these characters for ranked, or exactly these characters for tournament, exactly these characters for fast clear, then Mikage is always the best choice after that. Like, she's always the best choice for whatever situation you have where you don't have exactly the correct characters. And that's something that I wasn't able to convince Hato of, because Hato always thinks of only the very best strategies, and he's like, but Mikage doesn't fit into any of the best strategies, therefore she's terrible. And I'm like, nah, it doesn't work like that. You can't think that way. You can't think that way. Because Mikage is always the best, like, as a second choice, Mikage is always the best second choice. And free-to-plays don't really have the luxury of always going for specialized setups, so taking just a character who is really fucking good at most things is just the best you can ask for. Especially when as a free-to-play you probably need more damage, you probably need more DPS if you're playing free-to-play and you have bad Memoria, you don't have MLB Memoria, you don't have like Friends MLB or whatever, or you don't have Entwined Paths, because maybe you weren't there at that point, maybe you started playing the game after the Kazumi event, like, I don't know. So yeah. Long rant, but rather important rant, in my opinion. Still not quite sure what I want to do here. Let's just do the draw. When in doubt, just draw. I have a feeling there's going to be some really dumb debuffs from this Hana. Or just a lot of damage from the Hana, so let's try and do something with the Hana. Okay, I think I got an idea. We're not going to do anything first turn, and then second turn onwards we're going to do some Meteorines. And we're going to prioritize Wadokami Magia as usual. Wouldn't Emily work as well? Emily's not really a Magia character as much as any of the other characters that are in question. Shizuka's a budget Mikage. Shizuka is Shizuka. Like, she does her own stuff. What a serendipitous disc set. For a second I thought we could maybe go for a kill on this, but no, it's not light type. Let's just go. Yeah, also we're going to swim as Obirito. Yeah, Monica is free to play, so is Kako. What are you doing there, Madokami? There's status ailments coming in, and you exist. Why are you not stopping the status ailments? We can't really go for anything big here. I mean, we're gonna do a kill with this, and then maybe this, okay? Yeah, sure. Maybe not that way around, this and then this. We could actually do this. Yeah, sure. Sounds good. With ultimate your EX character, Madokami is probably the best choice for if you want to have an ultimate character. Simply because the status ailment resistance just makes a lot of quests a lot easier. There's a ton of quests where Madokami will make you resist a ton of ailments. And she gets to Magia decently fast because she has passive regeneration. How much damage? 780,000. She only had 400,000. Welcome as well to the stream, look car record. That's Madokami's revenge for Nagisa turning away from the law of cycles. Welcome as well to the stream, Dinda Smart. So for this wave, I'm going to show you guys a trick. You might not see this trick coming, but it's going to be amazing. It's going to need a bit of setup first. Like, it's not going to work immediately, but After a bit of setup, I can show you guys a trick. If I get any good support, I guess this one will do. It's not gonna have Magia, but I don't really care for Magia on this. Is there one that gives MP regeneration? No. Not one that everyone can use, at least. There is... Actually, there are a few that everyone can use, but one is from the Curry House Coco Ichibanya collaboration. I have that one. And it's only 3 MP. Which, you know, it's not a whole lot. And the other one actually is from the a la carte Valentine 2nd pickup gacha. Thank you very much for the follow as well, Aquas Cabbage. So that one was from the gacha of the 2nd Valentine's event, and regenerates 3 MP every turn for 3 turns. So not a whole lot, and highly limited. I think there's actually one personal that does that. What is it? Let me check. There is one personal that does it. It's Sister Momoko's personal. Yeah, of course, that one regenerates also a total of 9 MP. Which is pretty important for fast clears, actually. Also considered to stream a strategy. Okay, so what do we actually do? You say you can always just grab a Mikage from support. I can't. Okay, this one was pretty good. So we're actually gonna... This is the... we're gonna get this guy. All discs up, good. Should I start immediately with Coil Blooms? I think these guys, the enemies don't actually buff themselves with attack or anything, so we can actually just immediately start with Coil Blooms. Oh, it has evade. Well, that sucks. I actually used to run anti-evade on my Dokami, but not anymore. Oh, they gave her MP gain down. That's sad. Oh, this is fun though. Oh, good job, Trisere. Keep it up. Oh, Antonio. I'm gonna do this. These bears have permanent evade. The back one has. The front one just has 2 million HP. We didn't quite get to Magia double unless we get attacked here. Almost. Got it. They really wanted to make sure we had that. What is infinite defense? It's not quite infinite. I have gotten to the point where I was actually dealing a bunch of damage against it, and we're gonna get there, but we still need a bit more setup. Yeah, we're gonna double this. I could snipe the back, but I don't know if the back doesn't even do anything. Do any of them even have actives? I don't even remember if any of them even have actives. We'll find out. US in this game are rather strong, yeah. I know I could have used those burns on the bottom one, but I have special plans for the bottom one. Please stop attacking her. Oh wow, I just loaded up her connection, she doesn't even get one. That's kind of sad. Well, time to use my special weapon. Oh no, what is he doing? He's attacking the one that has evade. Why is he doing this? Yeah, I've got anti-evade. They do have actives. Well, yeah, I guess they do have actives, but they're not really anything important. They're just excel downs or something. They're like, whatever. I'm not worried about the damage. Like, they actually do hit decently hard. What call we get next turn? I'm actually going to make my Mikage survive a bit more. ACA is theoretically better, but I want to actually go into next turn with a charge. I think he has guts. I'm pretty certain left player has guts or something. Sorry, it's endure. Let's check. 58. Okay, 58 is not quite low. Might actually have to survive that way. Why did Mikage get so smashed? I even gave her survive and everything. I don't like this. She has 2,500. The enemy is Qualbloom. So if I actually do that now, it might actually work out. Okay, special strat. I think Mikage is gonna die. I'm not gonna be able to do the special strat that I was talking about earlier because I think Mikage just dies before I get clear to execute what I want to do. But you know, sometimes it just goes wrong. Yeah, sometimes shit just goes wrong. What are you gonna do about it? 167,000 against that guy. Also, I'm still doing like 1,000 damage against that guy, even though he's supposed to have infinite defense. If he really did have infinite defense, he would take less damage than that. Well, Mikage got smashed this game for some reason. I don't know why she got smashed so hard. The enemy just kept attacking her, which is really sad. But, you know, whatever. What are you gonna do about it? She's gonna die though, sadly. Mikage is definitely gonna die. Oh my god, she survived! Gotta maximize MP gain. If only Madokami was getting a disc here, that would have actually been so good if Madokami got a disc here. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, that's really sad actually. Yeah. I'm gonna lose this and I'm gonna pin it on losing Mikage. Maybe actually, I know I always say like, oh my god, my supports are always so terrible, I'm losing because my supports are so bad. Maybe I should actually, as a support, look specifically for tanks that have like Provoke and Guardian and stuff like that. So shit like this doesn't happen where one of my guys just gets focused down. That might actually be a good use of a support slot. Instead of just taking a support that I hope just isn't gonna fuck shit up, maybe I should just take a support that maybe can protect my guys. I think that would be a better use of a support slot. That does actually sound pretty nice. Yeah, it actually doesn't actually do that much, especially now because her blast buff ran out. Actually, you're gonna need to survive another turn though. Actually, you don't. Oh, you do. Actually, you're gonna need to survive another turn, and I'm even gonna help you with doing that. Watashi desu ne? Oh! I think this guy actually has like charm immunity, or just in general immunity against some status ailments. That was survive that just procced. So good thing I did that connect. Okay, let's see. I think the bad part is my attack buffs ran out. I would have liked to have this combo right here with the attack buffs from Mikage, but they were all gone. They're all gone at this point. Actually, active doesn't help. Actually, active is ignore evade. That did a lot of damage. Actually, active. Did you see that damage, by the way? Because the enemy had so little defense. Actually, active is ignore evade and ignore provoke. This enemy has neither of those two things. I wish Snai gave evade and taunt to self instead of just evade. I'm not gonna follow this guy. Please give evade to the other person so they both have it. Yeah, that would have been great. Defense piece on the connect? Does it? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. The reason I did so much damage is because I gave the enemy a minus 95% defense down. Nope. I had a minus 95% down on the enemy with 2 meter range. That's why that did so much damage. Oh, I can show some stuff off here. I don't have him, do I? Nope. I don't have what I was looking for. That's just sad. Oh, I could just take Yesin and just sacrifice him. I could take Puppy as well and just sacrifice him. Should I just sacrifice Puppy? I'm gonna sacrifice Puppy. At least I hope that Puppy gets attacked and gets sacrificed. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's still not dead. Another one, good job. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for killing this Mothercom. That's exactly what we wanted. Now we just need to survive this turn and we win. I'm actually going to keep this connect. I'm not going to use this connect just yet. Oh, I didn't burn. That's sad. Hey, I said survive. It cleansed its own debuff, didn't it? Turn 8? Do you seriously think we're gonna see turn 8? We might actually see turn 8, but I don't think we are gonna see turn 8. I don't think we're gonna see turn 8. Or even the next turn. We might not even see the next turn. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think we just won. I think the strategy is pretty good. It just dies. It just fucking dies. My Madokami had a how much plus 100% attack up and like plus 60% damage up with All Memoria and with Mikage buffs. Yeah, plus 100% attack up, plus 60% damage up, with a doppel against a target that is weak to light. So I think that's pretty strong. That's not just Madokami. That's all Mikage buffs. Those are all the Mikage buffs.